YouTube, what's good? We back. Now, we had some technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. We didn't get to start on time, but everything good now. And if it ain't good, the viewers, let us know. But until then, let's get busy. Let's go.
Under the lights, speaking the facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy Jordan. What's up, boy? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm chilling. Just out here, man. You know, getting acclimated, like I told you from before. You know what I'm saying? So I went to a few runs and everything. I'm about to go play some ball tomorrow on Sunday. And I'm about to go play some soccer again on Monday. Then I'll be training with a team here and there. So just trying to get my foot in here. You feel me?
Yeah, so for the ones that you know maybe just started tuning in, you know, or for the ones that you know that already tuned in but may have forgotten, we know that Jordan is a professional soccer player, or should I say, professional football player. You know what I mean? He's in Australia right now. You know what I mean? Doing what he do. You know what I mean? So you know we on 14-hour different time zones. So if the show comes on a little later, around 5 o'clock, that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I don't know if we're going to do a different time, but shit, we'll let y'all know, you know what I mean? But until then, we talking that talk. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, but I'm glad you're getting acclimated out there. They ain't go out there and bust your ass, did they?
Come on, man.
Huh? Oh, okay. You know, I mean, I know you wouldn't tell me that if it happened. You know what I mean? I had to ask.
No, like the first training I had, like, you know, when you first go into a new place, like they had a game on Friday.
Yeah.
On the Wednesday, it's not like I'm you know, you go into, so I don't know if you know, but obviously if you're going somewhere and playing somewhere, if you're going to try out with a team or something like that, right? You know, I'm going in there. I'm not gonna go in there and like ask for the ball all the time and like be doing all crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have to just smooth my way into, you know, get to know the boys and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything crazy. But then the next practices after that, like after a couple of them, then I'm gonna start killing niggas. You know what I'm saying?
What so what you say? Did you taking it easy in the beginning or what?
Yeah. Well, it's not like I was out there, but I wasn't out there like. So what they did, they do a little. So in the beginning, they warm up. You know what I'm saying? And they do like a little passing sequence, and then after that, we did like they did like a offense versus defense thing, like 5 versus 5. You know, the back 4 plus the CDM plus the top 4 players, and they would go and, you know, like you get 2 chances to try and score, and they'd get 2 chances to score on you, whatever the case may be. And then obviously that they're all in their position, so obviously I don't go on first, right? Like they're all in their starting positions and all that. What's up? And then
you see that, right? You know what that mean, though, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's fine. And then after that, we went and played like a game, like, you know, like a 8v8 or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And then like there, I was getting more in the thick of things, getting involved, you know, getting the ball. And then after, like, because remember, it's a new player. If a new player comes, you know, they have to start to trust you. Like, it's just simple. You know what I'm saying? So then after like 5-10 minutes, you know, I seen, like, you know, when you're playing, you know if some people bang with you or not. You know what I'm saying? So like after that, you seen them give me the ball more. And then, you know what I'm saying? So now the next time I go to the training, it's going to be even easier. And then I'll be able to go and do what I do best and go out there and bust their ass. And then, you know, very simple, but it is what it is.
Oh, simple. Just simple.
Yeah.
All right, well, shit. What's simple then? Well, you know what I mean? But listen, man. Well, I'm glad you're getting acclimated. You know what I mean? I can't wait to hear the stories about how you know what I mean, you running around them boys, you know what I mean, doing what you do. You know what I mean? And go ahead and get you a championship out there, man. Go ahead and bring you one home, man. I know that's the goal anyway, you feel me? So shit. And before we get on, man, you know, I just showed you, you know what I mean, one of the comments, and that was my bro. You know what I mean? He's waving by to Canada. We know Canada, you know, they got put out by France, you know what I mean? And just to let you know, you know what I mean, he'll be on the show later. He will be on the show later, you know what I mean? And so, you know, y'all can get acclimated. Y'all can talk, you know what I mean, say whatever y'all need to say then, you know what I mean? So, but until then, man, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world right now. And right now we seeing Team USA handle business, you know what I mean? And we seen Team USA pull off, I mean, a nail biter, a furious 17-point deficit against Serbia to advance to the gold medal game. Now listen, Charles Barkley had things to say about this. He wanted to give his input. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear that right now. You feel me? So here we go.
They shouldn't be tested. They should win. They got the best team. They haven't used the depth the right way, because the one advantage we had in '92, and they still have today. When they go to their bench, they're bringing in better players. He has not used his team properly. We should never be a debate on guys getting to play and not getting to play. Listen, you can't put Jason Tatum in an NBA game. He's going to be better than 99% of the guys already in the world, but especially guys who coming from a foreign country. So you just kind of keep your guys on a treadmill and keep them rolling around.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Charles Barkley's comments, and what are your thoughts on the game? And obviously this is Team USA, so I'm going to take this one, you can go next. Listen, man, let me go through what Charles Barkley, the things that he had to say. First, he said we shouldn't be tested. So
wait, Philly, can I just give you a quick thing?
Go ahead.
You know who else you got to be talking to? Because I'm in the chat. You need to be talking to Donovan, and you need to be talking to Dog as well.
Yeah, Top. Listen.
It's not just Charles Barkley; it's them too as well.
But you know what, though? But here's the thing: when it comes to Dog and Donovan, they know they can come on the show. I keep on telling Dog and Donovan. I talk to Dog more than Donovan. I've told Dog, and I can show you in text messages. Stop running from the show. Bring your ass on here. So I don't want to hear. I'm not doing all that thumb wrestling and shit when we can be right here doing what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So you let them. We gonna. I seen every word that they said. You understand what I'm saying? Every word. I wasn't going back and forth with their ass. They can bring their motherfucking ass on this show just like they know they got a green light to come on here. I know that. So
it's crazy because they're doing all the talking on the then they get the talking on the chat too though, right? So
yeah,
I'm just seeing what they're saying on the chat too, and he's kind of implying that they have saying stuff about we they dudes don't be talking in the chat, but I'm like, dudes have a show. So why I don't need to be chatting all the way on it. Come on the damn show.
Yeah,
and we get to talking. And the thing is, I want to make I want to say this too before you start, Philly. I'm sorry, but we could talk about this the whole damn time.
Yeah,
CD Lamb and all these people. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
you remember when we first started doing this and all this, and we were saying, we started this from the ground up. We're gonna try and get this going, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We said we need people that are serious, that want to come on and you know what I'm saying, and that's committed and doing this 3 times a week, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But now, as obviously we check and see the algorithms and see how much plays we get when we put out posts and all this stuff. So remember you clicked on. I remember you seeing one click, and we gonna say a little. We gonna tell a little bit people how much things be. The one time, one of the clips you put out, you got like 20K plays, right?
21.4, something like that. Yeah.
21.4 plays. So what if you have something to say, people they gonna hear it, bro.
Yeah,
people gonna hear it. And remember, the more we do this, hopefully, God willing, the more popular this thing can get.
Right.
And then I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro, and I'm telling you as well. If this thing gets popular to the point where there's hundreds of thousands of people on this, let me tell you something. You ain't coming on the show, bro.
Nah, you gotta be consistent, baby.
Yeah, if you can't come on the show at any time, don't try and tell me. Let me tell you something. If you really want to do something, you're gonna do it, bro. It's simple as that. If you really want to come on the show and let's have a friendly debate, whether me and you having a debate, whether it's me, you, Donovan, or me, you, Dog, or Mel, whoever it may be, right? Noel, I asked Noel to come on, whoever it may be.
Yeah.
If dudes want to come on, bro, we're willing to. We're trying to make dudes come on now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because you have good debates. But if you ain't trying to, if you don't come on after and things get popular,
here's the thing, Jordan. And before I go, but here's the thing. See, a lot of guys love to talk that talk on the internet. You know what I mean, and say a bunch of bullshit. But see, when you come on the show and you on camera, you can't hide behind that phone. You can't hide behind that phone and all the jokes and shit that you got and shit. You know what I mean? Eventually, You going that shit going out the window, and you're gonna have to come on here and talk real basketball and talk real football or boxing, soccer, baseball, whatever the case may be. You're gonna have to do that. So until then, let them do what they do. Dog know he can come on here. Donovan know he can come on here. We got each other number. You know what I mean? So they can listen through this right now. Let them keep doing what they're doing. But
talk about So Charles Barkley is you and it's them boys as well. Let's go.
Right.
They on your tail as well. They believe your shit as well.
Right. We talking about Charles Barkley said the U.S. team USA shouldn't be tested, bro. That's that type of language right there. It just goes back to what I be saying and been saying. They don't understand how basketball has evolved across the world. You understand? And maybe the 92 Dream Team, maybe they did put the USA basketball on the map more. You know what I mean? Maybe they did, but guess what? Since back then, niggas been training to be doing what the fuck NBA players are doing right now. They've been training and practicing and working all these years. All these motherfucking years, bro, seeing them pro athletes, whether they're from their country or whether it be from from the USA. If I'm not mistaken, you from Canada, Jordan. Is Shea Gilgeous not one of the top 10 players in the league? He ain't from the U.S. Where's Luka from? He ain't from the U.S. Joker, he ain't from the U.S. Embiid, he ain't from the U.S. Basketball has evolved. So when you're talking about players and teams that shouldn't be tested, no, y'all shouldn't have been tested in 92. Because basketball was not evolved back then. Show me what I said. What I said yesterday was this. Show me, because I put a reel out. You seen it because you liked it. Mm-hmm. Show me in the 70s, 80s, and the 90s where you had international teams playing basketball the way that they play now. You can't show me the way that they shoot the basketball now. You can't show me. I don't want to hear about these guys is one-trick ponies. These international teams don't have the best athletes in the world. But as we know, Jordan, when you have a team, you don't have to have a team full of the best athletes. Man, I'm talking about athleticism, jumping out of the gym. Who was jumping out of the gym like a LeBron or a Kobe or a Jordan on the Spurs when they won 5 championships? No damn body. But you have a team and you have coaches that coach these players up all these years, and they've been playing together with each other. So they know these guys. And like I said, basketball has evolved. How come these guys shouldn't be tested? They training and playing basketball just like we are. They got players from their country. Look at Jokic. You don't think players from Serbia want to be like Jokic, want to train like Jokic, want the popularity and the know-how to play basketball like Jokic? Jokic is a he ain't the fastest. He barely dunking. I promise you he can't do a double clutch. I promise you he can't do a windmill. I promise you he probably can't even cock that motherfucker back behind his head like that because he can't hardly jump off a credit card. But he running the motherfucking league. He got 3 MVPs. You understand? There's 3 of them. You feel me? So I don't want to hear that, they shouldn't be tested when players all around the world have been training and they're not allowed to get good. So they ain't allowed to get good.
Yeah, like I know. That's so stupid. Why they think like
hold on. He also said Steve Kerr's using the depth in the wrong way. The only thing I said about the depth was that I didn't want to see Joel Embiid starting based off what I seen because he slows the game up. Let's put AD out there, speeds it up. He's more defense out there because, like I said, Joel Embiid is still hindered a little bit from that knee, and you can see it. For me, since he's been there, you can tell. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but that's factually incorrect. What Charles Barkley's saying, they are using the depth.
Yeah, they are. You see 2 players that don't hardly get no clock like that, and that's Jason Tatum and that's Tyrese Halliburton. Listen, bro, Jason Tatum not playing. Stop Steve Kerr over there. Steve Kerr know about Jason Tatum in fierce moments. Steve Kerr was on the other sideline in the finals in 2022. I remember, you remember that guy that's from Canada, that Andrew Wiggins guy, you remember him, that put the clamps on Jason Tatum? He was the X factor in that series. Steve Kerr saw that shit. Steve Kerr saw Miami walk into Boston, go up 3-0. He's seen that when fierce moments. Yeah, he's seen that. He's seen Jason Tatum even this year. He's seen him this year, and he looking like, they ain't went through no gauntlet. They ain't do that. They got to the final. He's a champion. He's human. He see how they got that fucking championship. Steve Kerr don't have a bunch of respect for Jason Tatum, if you ask me, because yesterday there were killers that were needed. USA was down 17 points one time. They was down 13 in the 4th. And the time that Jason Tatum did play for the USA team, he wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing nothing to say, hey, you got to put him in. He had his opportunity. And like I said, yesterday against Serbia, it were killers needed. They hit 15 threes, 5 points a quarter, bro, until the fourth quarter. They went 0 of 7. Normally, 0 of 9. But the first 3 quarters, they was 5 of whatever. And they shot 50% all the way to the fourth quarter. Anytime a team, what is that? That's skill. That's skill. That's not athleticism. That's not dunking on nobody. That's working, training, shooting thousands and thousands of jumpers, just like they do in the NBA. That's why they're getting better all across the world. And like I said before, yesterday against Serbia, it was killers needed out there. And Tyrese Halliburton and Jason Tatum did not fit the description of killers. You understand me? That's why they wasn't out there. And let me give a shout out to Steph Curry, because you know, like I know, I've been on this top about not playing so good, nigga. This game, you might as well go ahead and call it the Steph Curry game if you want to. Go ahead. The man had 36 points total. 17 of them motherfuckers came in the first quarter. That nigga was on fire. That was unanimous MVP, Steph. And you can see the emotion all in Steph. He's like, okay, this is me. This is what I do. You just had, I forget his name, but you had the lefty for Serbia, bro. Man.
He's nice.
He wasn't missing.
Yeah, he's nice.
Listen, they wasn't missing until the fourth quarter. And I'm going to tell you, that game, I was on the edge of my seat. The entire game, I was on the edge of my seat. And I will tell you right now, boy, I had nervous bones in my body. You hear me? I was like, oh, shit. I hope I don't have to come out here in this show and deal with Jordan motherfucking ass. But you know what I mean? I had to come out here and deal with everybody texting my phone and all of that. You know what I mean? But yes, bro, listen. He also talked about the advantage that USA team had in 1982, which is using their bench. He stated that if you put Jason Tatum in the game, in the NBA game, he's better than 99% of the players, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, dog, the advantage that y'all had in 92 was y'all bench was way better than those guys because they was 20 steps behind you motherfuckers. You understand me? If you put the 92 Dream Team in today's international play, they gonna have a hard time, even a much harder time. You know why? They ain't got no Steph Curry to go out there and go hit 9 motherfucking threes. They ain't got nobody out there like that. They don't got no Kevin Durant that can stand at the top of the key and go ahead and do what he do from 3-point land. And they don't have that. You understand me? They trading 2 for 2 for 2 for 2. Today is 2, 3, 3, 3. Motherfucker come down here and hit 6 threes on you. You seen it yesterday. It was raining threes from the jump. From the jump. You understand what I'm saying? So for him to say that bullshit, I don't agree with it. Fuck what Dog talking about. Fuck what Donovan talking about. Them niggas is stuck in the 90s. It's nostalgia. You can have that shit against that weak-ass, sorry-ass competition. Like I said before, you beat motherfuckers by an average of 40, 50 points. You are trash as fuck. You are trash. It reminds me, like I'm going to say it again, it reminds me of the first week of college football where you got the big-time Power 5 schools and they facing them small schools and the spread be 50 and they go out there and beat the team 56-3, 63-7 and shit like that. That's them teams back in the 90s. I don't want to hear they shouldn't be tested. Yesterday, they got tested and they passed the test. They passed the test, and I was nervous. I had nervous, not a nervous bone, nervous bones in my body because they weren't missing. They weren't missing. But in the end, them OGs that been around for 15, 16, 17, 18 plus years, they stepped up. LeBron James with a triple-double, 16, 12, and 10. You can look at KD and say, well, damn, he only had 9 points. It's when he did that shit. And Steph Curry, like I said, from beginning to end, nigga, he came and motherfucking saw and he goddamn conquered that shit. And them niggas was playing high-level defense. It was the defense that got them niggas back in the game. It was because if they went all 7 in the fucking fourth quarter. You understand me? The defense had to get even tighter, and it did. So
they had some open ones they missed too, though. They had some open ones.
They did. Absolutely.
That might cause from what is it called? You know, like when you miss some or you miss one. You know what I'm saying? Then you get off of off rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then you're not making them shots like it was
right.
Before, you know what I mean?
Hey, and you're right. But listen, that would mean if they was on, that would mean, they wouldn't hit 5 more threes in the fourth, and it just didn't last throughout the fourth. You understand what I'm saying? So how about instead of saying they shouldn't be being tested, how about we say, hey, listen, Serbia, y'all came a long way. How about that? Y'all got a 3-time MVP in y'all country. I know they aspire to be like him. Just how like back in the day, and we can start from whether you want to start from motherfucking Kareem, Magic, Michael Jordan, whoever. I know for damn sure I grew up in the 90s. You know what I mean? Nigga, we wanted to be like Mike. You feel me? So Jokic in Serbia's Michael Jordan, and they want to be like him. And they're going to be training and working and training and working and training some more to be on that level. So, yes, it should be tested because it shouldn't be easy. It ain't supposed to be easy. They've caught up now, and they should have. They've been training too. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. So, yo, this particular subject, it bothers me because it's also, this is within all sports, Philly. Okay. Everybody has an issue. Okay, first off, we don't know. Honestly, we don't know who's going to win if they played each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. Could you hear me? You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know, bro. So, but the thing is, this is where I think people from back then and people from now have, like, I think, okay, so me and you now, we talking about today's game and back in today's game. It is normal. Like, this is life, period. Things get better. I mean, I don't know why it's some like crazy thing for people to admit that things don't get better.
It's nostalgia, bro.
It's nostalgia. And it's not to take away from people back then, because people back then, they did what they did. They gave they had a blueprint. You know, people took it from one person, you take it from another person, then you add on. It's just normal stuff. So and then there's gonna be freaks of natures coming out, like the Wembys, you know, you know, like the KDs. You have the 7-foot dudes, you know. Before that, T-Mac, right? You never see, like, 6'9", can handle the ball, can do it. But now there's Kevin Durant, who's damn near 6'11", 7 foot,
man,
who can do the exact same things, right? Like, obviously not as good of a dribbler or whatever, but you know what I mean, right? So it's like, I don't see what's the issue with people thinking that things can't get better. You know what I'm saying? It just baffles me with all sports. So Philly, this is about soccer. This is about NFL. This is about, it doesn't matter what it is, bro. Yep. People have this thing about, oh, they want their time to be the best time because, you know, back then it was harder and this and the rules and did it, like, bro, quit it, bro. Like quit it. Things in life is going to get better naturally, bro.
All the time.
Now if we're just gonna, now if we're talking about, okay, let's try to break it down with the players and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna break it down. Cool, we're gonna break it down. But don't sit there and try and tell me that all of a sudden, what is it? The
92.
The 92 Dream Team, right? Don't act like they've seen players that the team now has to see.
Right.
They never seen the play, like, not seen, they never see, meaning they never got to go up against players. But remember, they brought that team, Michael Jordan and all those guys get on that team to make the game what?
Global.
This was the reason. This is the reason to make play people from other countries, right? Say, oh, I want to play basketball. And then, so now you have the guys like, oh, okay, now Joker comes up, all the Giannis.
Yeah.
This is from them.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how, okay, now you guys brought this thing to global now, and now the global game, now people are coming out of the woodworks. Canada, Slovenia, Serbia, Greece, you know, Africa, like the whole continent, Africa. So we talking about all the whole countries in Africa. We talking all these countries now are bringing up ballers, bro, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we want to get into the technical things and say, you know what, the European game is more fundamental, cool. You know what I'm saying? You can say all that.
Jordan, when does fundamentals not work? Look at Tim Duncan. He's Mr. Fundamental. Yeah. When does that not work?
Yeah. So we're not sitting here saying, you know what, the European players, they're more fundamental than the American players. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. That's a product of the system of the youth coming all the way up, right? But still then, right? USA still has, if you take a whole broad picture, still has the best players in the world. If you take the whole of it, like you take Slovenia, they have Luka Doncic.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Canada has two players that are superstar, let's say, if you want to even call that. You know what I'm saying? Greece has one player.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then they have European players. You know what I'm saying? Spain has, you know,
And
now.
all of those countries with that one player, they want to be like them.
Yeah. So all these players, right? Like all these players, this is a product of them doing what they did in order to bring these guys, help the game get global and let these guys be like, okay, we want these players to come over here. So then when these players come over here, the NBA gets what? Gets bigger. It's simple as that. It's bigger, and when it gets bigger, and more people are watching, what does that do? More money for who? For the players. So they did all this for that. So then all of a sudden now we don't want to recognize that they did that. So that means there's going to be better players now coming up.
Yeah,
there's going to be better players coming up, right? So now let's get to what. Okay, first off, Barkley's wrong about them not using their whole team. Their whole team has been playing. It's very simple. Most of the players have been playing. They've been getting up to like 15 and 20 something minutes. 10 players, bro.
Yeah.
The damn near all these players are getting from like 7 points to 16 points, bro.
It's only those two players, Tatum and Halliburton. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in a rush to put Tatum in the game. I'm not. I need kills out here, bro.
So if you are mad at maybe Steve Kerr's rotations or whatever it may be that you might be mad about, but don't try and talk about depth, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear it because they've been playing all them damn near the whole team. You see what I'm saying? So now people want to talk about they shouldn't be testing. So we just spoke about all this shit about what is it called? The game getting global. So if the game's getting global and more players now don't take this in too now, Philly. There are other leagues in this world that are becoming very good. Not to say it's NBA, but it's very good. Okay, the Euro League ain't no shit to play around with.
Man, bro, what we just say the other day, if you are a Euro League MVP or a top Euro League player type shit or one of the good ones, you can play in the NBA. You can play.
And let me make this very clear. There's NBA crowds and there's EuroLeague crowds. So these dudes are going into them and they can play under some very intense situations.
Hostile environments.
You feel what I'm saying? And most of these players that are on the European teams play, if they're not in the NBA, they're playing in the EuroLeague, bro. You see what I'm saying? So naturally, all these if there's more fundamentals over there, that means naturally they're gonna have those things are gonna come and be
it's gonna come together
in the year and when they play USA and all these things, they're gonna see because they're also playing high level basketball. So it's not like if I go and I'm playing in Canada, no professional league, right? Then I go and playing at the international level, I'm gonna have a hard time. You know what I'm saying? But if Canada has a professional league and I'm playing in a professional environment, and then I go to the international stage, at least I'm somewhat going to be a bit more prepared as if there was none. You know what I'm saying? Or at least if it's at a high level. The EuroLeague is at a high level right now. It's not like they ain't not high level. They're at a high level, bro.
Yes, bro. They are.
You know so these guys coming in are going to be able to at least if all you have to do really, what is it that they say? Teams that are playing, you can beat a collective, and this has always been known, bro. Yes, USA has the most talent. No one's doubting that. But just because you have the most talent doesn't mean you're going to win. It does not mean you're going to win, bro. And if you have at least good players on the other side, because it's not like these teams aren't good players, bro. Canada has 10 NBA players, bro. And they have more, but they just didn't go. Serbia has what 3 NBA players, 3 of them. But don't think that some of those dudes can't play in the NBA, bro.
Right.
You understand? France is coming with at least 5 of them dudes been in the NBA or playing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And there's more coming. There's more coming. So these dudes are going to be able to like it just doesn't make sense why we need to have a big thing. Oh, the 90s is so much better, and it cannot be better and not that it can't be better. What I'm saying is the competition is better for the USA. If you can't admit that, something's going on with you.
Something wrong with you, man. Something wrong. It's like hoarding. You can't get rid of old things. You just keep that shit all in that big ass corner over there. Now you got rats and roaches and shit all through your house and shit. You keep on hoarding this old ass shit. If you gonna say, well, we beat this team up, look, okay, what was the competition like? Mm-hmm. Like, damn, that means something. Like, god damn, you think you're gonna go ahead and beat this team up 40 points? These teams now, they're not beatable by 40 points. They're not, bro. Okay, they're not. The good teams, they're not beatable, you know what I mean, by 40 points. You understand me?
But I said even USA still, they get those, they beat Serbia by damn near 25, 30 points.
Yeah, that ain't 40, it ain't 50. You feel me? You can do a 20, 25er, but you ain't going out here running niggas on an average of 45 and 50 points like the 92, bro. You're not. It's not gonna be 68 to 114. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
But then they want to talk about this. We got to talk about this too.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna move on to the next one.
Let's talk about this. They talk about the players, how they play. The players that are playing on the USA team now, those are all around good basketball players, bro.
Yes.
Like don't sit there and try and tell me like these dudes. LeBron James are all around good basketball. KD is an all around good basketball player. Joel Embiid, that dude talking about, allows you on game to business to Shaq before. Mm-hmm. This dude, he has that work too, bro.
Yeah.
He has that work too. Don't think he has that work. Steph Curry, D-Book. D-Book is a
D-Book
hooper, okay?
Yeah, he was in the game yesterday doing shit, and like when it mattered too, like he came to play, bro. He been hooping. He been hooping.
100% AD, okay? And then you're gonna sit there and try to Anthony Edwards. These dudes can hoop, bro. These dudes can hoop on all levels. Don't try and sit here and tell me, oh, these guys are they're not like back in the day where these guys all have like certain skill sets and they have like, bro, they do too on this team, bro. They have the exact same thing. The exact same thing. So I don't want to hear this. Back then, Chris Broussard and these boys talking about back then, this is what they said, Philly, and you tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
They played more 5-on-5 growing up from college. That's why he thinks maybe the 92 team will beat this team, because this team plays more 1-on-1 and 2v2 2-on-2 basketball.
Bro, listen. Back in the 90s, they played. Listen, bro. That it's so many sets and shit that go on now. Who the fuck was doing what Steph was doing back then? I ain't talking about the shooting, bro. I'm talking about the running around the way he was doing. Huh? How many? I didn't see. So the type of first they couldn't even play zone defense back then, man. It was illegal defense. You know what I mean? The stuff that goes on, the pin down, it wasn't like that back then, bro. So I don't care about what you played 5-on-5. I don't care. You don't have the talent, the physical athleticism, strength to come out here with these boys of today and go out here and do what you was doing back then because of the evolution. You feel me? They're not beating. I don't think that 92 team is beating 08, 2012. You know what I mean? Maybe they can go there and knock out 2020 team. Who knows? You know what I mean? But in this 2024 team, nah, bro. No. 2016, no, they're not. So I mean, I really don't care. Charles Barkley's wrong to me. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck what all them other niggas talking about, man. You don't know basketball if you don't know that basketball has evolved around the world. You feel me? Now, sticking with the Olympics, you know what I mean? You know, I thought Team USA, you know what I mean, my country was going to run into Canada, you know what I mean? But it seemed as if they ran into, an obstacle that they couldn't get over. You know what I mean? So, SGA, the man on Canada, and Team Canada gets eliminated in an upset loss by Wemby and France. Jordan, that's your squad, man. That's your boys. You know what I mean? I know you was hype about them. You felt that they can go, if not win gold, at least, you know what I mean, be in the gold medal game. You feel me? You and I, we both agree that this is the second best team in the world. I believe so. You know what I mean? Even they lost, I just feel like still this is the second best team in the world. International wise. You know what I mean? Yeah. How did France pull this off, bro? How did they do it? What happened, man? What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, you see, first off, USA usually has the best team in the world, a collection of players, but it doesn't mean they win all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, this is like our first time where we brought a bunch of players in that are NBA players, that are good NBA players, that have significant roles on their teams, and trying to put it together and do something, right? And We beat up on France multiple times, and you already know after you beat up on a team, it's hard to beat them a third time, or
Hell yeah.
like it gets harder. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely something I thought that we'd be able to have, because we are good defensively, or like we could put pressure on them defensively. I thought that it would be a bit harder for them to get to wherever they wanted to get to on the court on France, but we lack size, bro.
Mhm.
And that would have been something against the US we would have had a problem with, would have been a problem with Germany. Like that is something we definitely lack, you know what I'm saying? And because we didn't bring some of our bigs that we have in the NBA, like big bigs, like we went with Powell and another guy that plays in Europe, where
Yeah.
it's going to be a tall task for us, right? And if we're a team that we're not like the greatest shooting team, right? So we get to the hole, we in the mid-range, you know, you have Jamal
Mid-range.
Murray, RJ Barrett, SGA, like those guys get to the rim, and that's how they work. And it's going to be difficult when you're dealing with France, because you have Wemby up in there, and Gobert played but didn't play much. So it's difficult in that aspect. It's going to be hard for us, right? So if we were able to exploit that, it would have been like not if we were able to not because we like to drive to the lane, if we were able to still do that, I think we would have been able to it would have been easier for us. But because we weren't doing that, and on top of that, you know, Dylan Brooks wasn't hitting. Jamal Murray had an off tournament, you know what I'm saying? And he's our second best player. Let's be very clear. But it doesn't mean he wasn't playing like the second, like RJ Barrett was playing like our best player, our second best player, right? Yeah, so he was straight up balling. You had Nimard was out there. He's also doing well. I can't discredit that. So it's like if you have two of our main players like Dylan Brooks and Jamal Murray that's not able to give you anything on the offensive end, it just becomes an SGA show.
Right.
It becomes an SGA show, and SGA can't beat everybody on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be too difficult. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, the players that we have around him, like they're role players and they're players that can do something. But like it's not like if SGA is off, or say Kevin Durant's off, you have Steph Curry. And say Steph Curry's off, you have LeBron James. Say LeBron James, there's D-Book, and then there's Embiid, and then there's this guy. There's like a whole bunch. But we have SGA, Jamal Murray. You know what I'm saying? Then we have RJ Barrett. But then after that, it's not like RJ Barrett. We already know what RJ Barrett is, right? Like RJ Barrett, he's a good NBA player. He's not great,
right?
You know, he's not terrible. Like he's a good NBA player. So if these guys are not hitting, then we struggling. And we are a team that if we are not hitting threes, we were going to be struggling. And them boys was hitting. You didn't see Evan Fournier hitting a damn shot from damn near half. Like, what are we doing?
At the end of the clock.
Yeah, like what we doing? You know, we were cutting it. So it's a similar thing to, you know, USA was cutting it. They were cutting it down. And Serbia was missing, you know what I'm saying, from the tough shots, but them dudes was making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's just sometimes the way basketball goes. And you already know when you play in a team and they're beating you now, and then they're staying in the game the longer and longer and longer, that's where buttholes get tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? It becomes way more difficult. So, you know, shout out to France for having a good game plan. And I'm not going to shit dog on Jamal Murray. He's got to do better though. Let's be very clear. He's got if you a superstar in the league and everyone says that's what you are, and now people are going to come at you and say like you can't do shit without Joker.
Yeah,
like that's what's going to be the you know what I'm saying. Even though you've seen him get work when he was playing it, when he was in the playoffs, like he would get. Remember he did that without Joker as well. There was one time where damn shit Joker was the second best player on one of them playoff runs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's not like he can't do it, but it doesn't help him, you know what I'm saying? But remember, everyone doesn't have to have a great Olympic experience. There's been players that has tough Olympic experiences. You know what I'm saying? It's not like always you're just the best player. Like shit, nigga. MJ, it's not like MJ was out there. He didn't have like the greatest of Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like there's players that you know, but because he is one of our best players, it's a different type. Like Jordan don't need to be the best player, because then there's like a whole bunch of other players.
Right.
LeBron James doesn't need to be the best player all the time. There's other players that can step up. But Jamal Murray, in those moments, he needs to be that guy. Because we don't have next guys where it's just like 100%. He's going, you know what I'm saying? Like he can get it done. Like we don't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we definitely lack that. The guys weren't certain guys didn't step up who we needed to, and we definitely lacked size, and it was so evident to see. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so for me, man, and I agree with everything you said. You know what I mean? You look at the teams, man. Size. As much as I want to come out here and really get on your top, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real, you know what I mean, because this shit can happen any day, you know what I mean, any day, you know what I mean. And it's just yesterday. I mean, this what was it, August 6th? That just wasn't y'all day, you know what I mean. And on top of that, y'all benched and gave y'all little to fucking nothing. You understand me? Hell, at least they bench gave you 18. Y'all bench ain't do a little to nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you got Wemby out here. It's Wemby. He only had 7 points, but still, it's like this dude. He had 12 rebounds. You know what I mean? You know that's offensive rebounds. You know what I mean? Defensive rebounds. Not getting second chance points and shit like that, man. So I just think that day just wasn't y'all day. You got Dylan Brooks give you 2 motherfucking points. He was 1 of 9. It's not a good game. You understand what I'm saying? And you're right with Jamal Murray, bro. I think that right there is the difference in the ball game. Jamal Murray. You understand what I'm saying? Because here you got a game where Wembanyama has 7 points. He has 7 fucking points, not 16, not 8. He has 7 points. You know what I mean? And here goes Jamal Murray, who's a champion and who's been in the league for years. He matched him with 7 points and took more shots than he did. He was 3 of 13 from the field. He had 7 points, man. You know what I mean? So I think if Jamal Murray was to come through and do what he do, you understand what I'm saying? And Nembhard got to give you something. He gave you 0 points in 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, those are guys that, you know, they just didn't show up when it was needed. You know what I mean? I don't think France is a better team than y'all. Understand what I'm saying? I think this is one of them days you just got. You mean I don't think y'all took it lightly. I don't think so. Obviously, Shea, he had a good game, 27-5. You feel me? 27-5-4. I mean, 27 points in Olympic play. I mean, you was really out here, you know, getting busy. You know what I mean? In Olympic play, being that it's so much of a team fucking basketball game. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it's not like y'all, you know, even though USA team don't come together either. You know what I mean? But shit, when the last time I seen Canada in this shit? You know what I mean? So maybe that'll be better next time. You know what I mean? Sadly, they don't get no type of gold, not even the fucking bronze. You feel what I mean? So
we gonna have to bring more. We gonna have to bring like the
players.
Andrew, like one of those the things that the USA did. Okay, that we lost. We gonna have to bring our players now. Like that's what we gonna have to do. Yeah,
for sure. But here's the thing, though. You know, you also didn't have Zach Edey. He hurt his foot, right? He hurt ankle or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's size right there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's gonna come out here and give you 25. I'm just saying, you know, that's size, that's rebounds. You understand what I'm saying? He could have took some of them rebounds from Wemby. You know what I mean? And got y'all, you know, second chance points.
Similar situation with the US, right? Like there's a reason why you guys needed to bring in Embiid. Like you guys wanted Embiid because you knew that when you get the Joker and the Giannis, like it's going like size is a big factor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to bring our better what's his name gonna have to come in there, dude from Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Wiggins gonna have to come. Indiana.
Here's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing, though, bro. When it comes to Wiggins, I mean, Wiggins ain't no spring chicken. In 4 more years, is he gonna want to go again? You know what I mean? So
2 years. When you do the World Cup first.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Olympics, man. Olympics, the big shit, the big fish. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna get on your head too much, you know what I mean? I did want to see y'all so we can beat the brakes off you niggas, you know what I mean? Because you was only talking that shit. Well, you only beat us by 12 points, we're just gonna beat y'all by 25 this time. You feel me? Gonna beat that ass, you understand? But hey, we don't get to see y'all. Hey, maybe in the next 4 years. Look, you know what? Maybe at the FIBA you'll get Austin Reeves in them again. You can go and get you a little medal or some shit. You ain't getting nothing against us. I told you that shit from the get-go any goddamn way. You understand me?
You said that you guys were gonna beat us that time, but beat that ass.
You said what?
You said that you was gonna beat us that time too, but we beat that ass.
I did say that, and we lost. We lost with who was Austin Reeves and them. You know what I mean? Hey, they didn't get it done. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
You gotta bring your big dogs, man. Don't be coming with them niggas, man.
Yeah, but they ain't about to do that though, bro. You see who had to close the game out for us yesterday? You know what I mean? The OGs. The OGs ain't going to FIBA. You know what I mean? They ain't doing that shit. This is their last Olympics. You know what I mean? So they wasn't going to the FIBA. Y'all young niggas, y'all got that shit. Us OGs. We ain't playing around. Y'all go ahead, go. We'll be there in 2024 in Paris, baby. You understand? But listen, since we still talking about France, you know, we got them in the gold medal game tomorrow, Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The question is, can France pull off another upset victory? You know what I mean? And this time being against Team USA. Answer is hell no. You know what I mean? No. I'm going to say hell no. You know what I mean? And I mean, unless you telling me they're going to come out here and hit 23s. Are they going to pull a Serbia? Or are they going to come out here and hit 5 threes per quarter? And I don't think they are. They know that they need to come out. They see what France, they know what Wemby does. He changes shots down there. You know what I mean? So whether you take the shot or not, you could be driving and shit. He can block. He damn near touching the rim without even fucking jumping. Okay, like he'll reach across the court and take your popcorn. You know what I mean? During the game, reach all the way across the court and take your popcorn. So no matter, unless you can't out jump him because he's so tall. You know what I mean? They know what he represents. You know what I mean? They know they got Evan Fournier who's knocking shots down. You feel me? Who else they had out there? Wemby. I got their roster right here. Evan Fournier, Wemby, and Nicholas Batum. You know what I mean? So they got veteran leadership. You know what I mean? And Wemby is already kind of like he's coming off his rookie season, but his mindset and his attitude is like, I've been doing this. I'm a veteran. I'm a pro. I'm a vet, baby. This is what I do. You understand me? And then when they team come along with them, the shit get contagious, man. But I think, being that we were down 17 points yesterday, 13 in the fourth quarter, there's nothing that Team USA cannot overcome. And I don't think that Team France is going to come out here and give the performance like a Serbia did yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? But even if they were to shoot the ball like that, I think Steph Curry didn't caught rhythm now. I think he didn't caught rhythm. I think he didn't caught fire. You know what I mean? Bron, he gonna do what he do. You know what I mean? As usual. KD, he there in the mix. Like I said, he only had 9 points, but it was when they matter. And he was playing high level defense too. Embiid, you understand what I mean? He gonna be looking. I think he's gonna be looking forward to the challenge against Wemby and expect to see. Well, at least I'm expecting to see Joel Embiid post up a lot because you got a string bean down there with you. He's long. He's doing long arms and shit, but he's skinny as a motherfucking string bean. So you should be punishing this dude. As physical as they let you play, it should be a lot of open shots because he should be punishing Wemby, and they should be bringing the double team, and Team USA should be getting out, hitting shots, getting in transition, bringing that gold medal home for Team USA. So no, I do not think they're gonna pull off another upset. We got the OGs out here, you know what I mean, and we might beat their ass so bad Jason Tatum can get in the game. Who knows?
Yeah, we can talk about that after, but I mean, this game, I think, I mean, they're gonna have to low key play Gobert. Like if they don't play Gobert, because you guys can kill them with size. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you play the lineup with AD and Bam, or you go with an AD and an Embiid with like KD, Bron, Steph, or whatever you want to do, like bro, that is too big, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that is way too big, and they are not playing Gobert, bro. They've been playing better without Gobert. You know what I'm saying? And
let that sink in. Let that sink in. Not one, not two, but three. No. 4. 4-time defensive player of the year, and you can't even get no burn in international play. You can't get no tick.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I can't like what Wemby's gonna have to sit in the lane. Like Gobert he can sit in there. He can sit, but like, bro, remember, you guys shooters everywhere.
They're gonna bring him out, bro.
They're gonna bring him out, bro.
Embiid don't gotta sit down there. I promise you, he gonna be scared of Embiid. You gonna see it. You gonna see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. So I really and low key, it's like, you can even put LeBron at the 5, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they are not afraid of.
I'm glad you said that, because you just jogged my memory again. In the fourth quarter yesterday against Serbia, you see who was guarding. You see who was guarding Jokic. Yeah. That 30. That boy. He's 40. Half the year is over with, nigga. It's 12 months in the year. It's August. We're in the 8th month. That man Bron at 40 years old said, you know what? I got Jokic. I got the 3-time MVP. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's what he do. I'm glad you brought that up. Keep going.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can play him right. You can do that, right? Because they could do that, and then he's trying to front him. Then you have Embiid on the backside, right? So it's gonna make it a bit difficult for them to get it into Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really have to do that with Gobert. You can say, okay, give it to him. I mean, he ain't gonna hit you with no post moves, not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me though. You ain't got to do that with Wemby. You know why? Because he's not backing you down. He ain't going to back down Embiid. He's not going to back down AD, back down LeBron, back down Bam. Can he shoot over him? He might be, but they can contest it. You know what I'm saying? Contest it and just hit a contested shot. That backing down, getting close to the rim shit, nah, that's over with.
So I don't see them really. It's gonna be too difficult for them, man, because they're gonna spread this bitch out. And if USA has a comparable shooting night, it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. So I don't see France pulling off no upset. I'm sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing this thing,
I ain't
because
sorry.
sometimes I watch a Draymond Green thing, and I see like France kind of be talking shit, bro.
Yeah. You see how they pulling Joel Embiid?
Yeah, they be
You know
talking
he was
shit.
supposed to play. He could have played for French or U.S. French team.
Yeah, so,
US team, he picked us.
so yo, listen, I think America gonna try and bounce that ass, bro.
But
They gonna try.
And listen, dude, but see, this is what people keep asking me. You know what I mean? And I when as soon as I see we was playing France, I'm like, man, we playing France in France. They want France to win gold. I hope they don't be. We gonna have. This is like a boxing match that we cannot leave into the hands of the judges. We got to go ahead and knock their ass out. We can't be no close game or none of that shit, because I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. If they want France to win in France, they want France to win gold in France. You understand me? So we gonna have to go out here and knock their asses out. It cannot be a close game because they're going.
Away game for the USA. They got to spank that booty. But let me two things. Tatum, listen. No one, and I agree with this, bro. The thing is, Stephen A, all these people making it such a big deal that Tatum's not playing. Brother, this is USA basketball. Okay? This is your Olympic team. And let me tell you something. Yeah, Tatum, he has an ego, so he thinks that, he's one of the better players, so he's going to want to play. Don't get me wrong. But let me tell you something, man. You out there to win gold, bro.
Yeah.
You out there to win gold, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone needs to fucking play, bro. Not everyone needs to play. It don't fucking matter. If you played sports, I played sports, bro. If there's a moment where I was playing for my country, my nigga, and I wasn't able to play, bro. But we have a chance to win gold. All I gotta do is I want to be the best teammate I am to these dudes. Give them my input when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everyone's getting the gold, bro.
Yeah,
you are a gold medalist in the Olympics, bro. Why do they care so much about? Nigga, his feelings mean. Who gives a fuck about his feelings right now? It's about USA, bro.
Jordan. But here's my. When they was talking, why didn't he play him? Oh, and Steve Kerr was like, "Oh, I feel like an idiot." He got a chance. He got a chance.
He did get a chance. He wasn't playing the great.
No. So and I, bro. So I mean, they put Embiid on the bench. It's MVP.
But and people might say this. Oh, so what about Steph? Steph wasn't playing the greatest. But let me tell you something about Steph. Steph, there's a certain way of play that he has, and his gravity and his you have to play Steph. A certain way, bro.
You got to go with him.
If his movement, it causes players to get open. His movement causes a whole bunch of issues. You understand? And you still got to be, nigga. You see this is Steph. You still got to be right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to be up. You got to be right in his shorts, like Andrew Wiggins was with Tatum the whole 2022 playoff finals. Like that's how you have to play him. So it's a different. If Tatum ain't shooting the ball well,
right?
Like, what else is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? Yeah, he's a decent defender, but what else is he really doing out there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he ain't really getting no buckets. Steph Curry didn't get buckets.
He had his chance, man. He had his motherfucking chance.
I don't want to hear this shit about that anymore. I really don't want to hear shit about this.
And go ahead.
No, you can go.
Well, one more thing before we move on to we're gonna transition to the NFL. You know what I mean? One more thing. Steve Kerr is a coach where he coaches where if you can play, you getting in the game. You getting in the game. In Golden State, so when they got rid of Wiseman, he couldn't play. Couldn't play. When they got rid of Toscano Anderson, he couldn't play. You feel me? Those guys like Pods, they can play. Moses Moody, they can play. They get in the game. You understand me? So if Jason Tatum and Hallie was those guys that I can go with them in this type of battle, in this type of atmosphere. I can go with them. They would have been in the game. But like I said, Steve Kerr, no Tatum. He was on that sideline in 2022 in fierce moments. He know what's going on. He ain't built like that. He just got a great team around him. He ain't built like that.
For me, it really doesn't matter who's. What I'm saying is, like, whether it was Tatum or someone else, bro. It's more than you, bro. It's to win gold, bro.
I'm with you.
It's to win gold, bro. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is worried about people's feelings and worried about bro.
Nah.
It don't matter what max contract you have. It don't matter if you're on NBA 2K. It don't matter if you won an NBA championship.
No.
It's what you do for this team. This is separate now. This is separate now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's USA basketball. This is not Boston Celtics basketball. This isn't
Right.
Warriors basketball. This isn't Lakers. It's USA basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And let me shout out to what's his name. Mel, this doesn't go out to you when I say that, man, because you've been on the show more times than those other dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me just, because it just came to my mind. You've been on the show more than those dudes, bro. So when I was saying that, it wasn't about you. It's more about Donovan and Talk. You see what I'm saying? But you come on the show at least. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mel, though. You get me?
Shout to Mel. Shout to Mel. So listen, man. We about to transition to the NFL, the National Football League. You understand me? The sport that we love oh so very much. And listen, Jordan, what you don't know is I got a guest with us today. You know what I mean? You may have seen him on Instagram. You know, I was arguing with this guy. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think you was on the Instagram live when I was getting on his top about them sorry-ass Dallas cow manure boys. You understand me? Yeah. This is him. You understand me? So listen, let me bring in my brother, my motherfucking brother. My Dallas cow manure boy fan, my guy. You feel me? Alan, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? What's up,
man? I'm ready to talk to the boys, man.
Hey, do me a favor. Put your phone down some so I can see you a little more because yeah. So Jordan, this is my guy. This is my brother, Alan. That's my brother Jordan. So y'all have officially met through cyber right now. You feel what I mean? Through the internet, you know what I mean? And, you know, Jordan, he is a Dallas Cowboy fan at heart, you know what I mean? Through and through, you feel me? Jordan, you Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And, of course, you know I ain't got to say nothing. You know what it is, you know what I mean? So, listen, we know that football is approaching, that every single year is something going on down there in Dallas, Texas. It's all whether they at training camp in Oxnard, California, or whether they down there at the stadium or in Texas, in Frisco, Texas, where they practice at. You feel me? Now, Jerry Jones is making waves yet again. He's making waves yet again. He has something to say. We know we got contract holdouts going on in the NFL, and CeeDee Lamb is one of those guys that are holding out, the superstar receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. You feel me? So before we continue, I just want to let y'all know and let y'all hear what Jerry Jones had to say yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
Are you saying there's a sense of urgency as you begin the preseason to get CeeDee done?
No.
Why you say that?
I'm just I went to high school or I went to college. I don't know why I said it, but I'm just saying I don't know. I don't have a sense of urgency about getting it done.
It's a long-standing tradition.
Pick any reason you want. I was at Nobu 2 days ago. Give that as a reason.
Yes, we will.
Put out there.
Now listen, that's Jerry Jones, man. You know what I mean? So he said that they asked him, are you in a rush? Do you have any sense of urgency, to get CeeDee Lamb a deal done? And he says he doesn't. I don't know. He couldn't give her an explanation. You know what I mean? So, they say he was in Nobu a couple days ago. So Aaron, I'm going to start with you, bro. Okay. What are your thoughts on this? On what Jerry said? And do you think Jerry, so this is basically kind of like a 2-3-part question, right? What are your thoughts on this? And is Jerry calling CeeDee Lamb's bluff? Or do you believe CeeDee Lamb will continue to hold out for the rest of the season? Talk to me.
So, can I ask you a question, Mike?
Yeah.
Who led the league in receiving last year?
CeeDee Lamb.
Who led the league in yards after catch?
CeeDee Lamb.
Who led the league in targets?
CeeDee Lamb.
Okay. Who was in the top 2 in receiving yards?
CeeDee Lamb.
Touchdowns.
All that. CeeDee Lamb.
So, Mike, let's say take him off Dallas.
Okay.
Let's say if you can see past that, is he a top 5 wide receiver? Don't worry about the team that he's on. I'm asking you.
Yeah, he don't believe he a top 5 receiver, man.
Listen, but because what you're doing right now is you ask me based off of stats. You know what I mean? And I can give you my reasons why I don't believe he's a top 5 receiver, but I do that after you go.
I understand.
What you saying?
So you don't believe he's a top 5 wide receiver. I
No.
respect that. That's your Eagles' heart speaking.
No, it's not.
All I know is there's not one wide receiver on the Eagles better than CeeDee Lamb. But I know we can debate that later.
Yep.
We can debate that later. But I do believe CeeDee Lamb is going to get paid. So Jerry's a billionaire. He's not tripping. These billionaire owners, he got his money. He got that gas money, that oil money.
Yep.
He's not tripping. CD, on the other hand, every practice he misses right now, it's a $40,000 fine.
Yep.
Now watch this. Preseason started. Did you know if he keeps missing, that's $1 million a week?
Yes.
Now, Dallas can decide to waive those fines. But CD he'll make $18 million this year.
Yep.
But if he does not play at all the preseason, he don't go to no practices, he's gonna lose almost $4 million.
Yep.
Jerry knows that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Mike, but I don't got it like that. And I know CD, the way he was raised, he don't got it like that either.
Right.
We can't just afford to. Jerry got it like that.
For sure.
He's not tripping. He can lose to millions in his sleep and not trip. So this game that they want to play, Jerry's thinking, he needs the money for sure. He's not ready to lose 1/4 of his salary, so he's going to come back. CD's like, listen, did you know CeeDee Lamb, between CeeDee Lamb and the second player on the Cowboys, there's 1,000-yard difference. CD has 1,700 yards receiving. The next closest person on the Cowboys has 761 yards. And that's a tight end.
Right.
That's almost 1,000-yard difference.
Yep.
Reception, CD had 135. Jake Ferguson had 71. Come on, bro. Like, if you take CD out of the equation, there's no one. Like, there's no one. Brandon Cooks is not like that. Right. Jake Ferguson, he's cool.
Okay.
He's not Jason Witten. So he's not like that. So Dallas has to get this done. CD knows that from looking at these stats, and just if you look at the Cowboys roster, and I said, bro, do you know who Deontay Burnett is? No. Do you know who Jalen Brooks is? Like, you go through the list of the wide receivers currently on the Cowboys roster, no names. And Cowboys can't afford to not go to the playoffs. We can't afford to not be relevant. Jerry Jones always just wants to be in the news. He wants everything to be about him.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for him to go. I'm ready for him to go.
Hang it up.
Hang it up. Go be on somebody's beach. Like, go. You got so much money. Go. Get
on that $250 million yacht.
Go. Like, he's holding us back. But we all know the NFL's the business. CD doesn't want to lose out on all this money. They're going to pay him, and this will be about nothing because he will soon be the number 1 paid wide receiver in the NFL. And then we already know Chase is going to come, and he's going to be number 1.
Yep.
It's just a business. It's going to happen, but CD's about to be the number 1 ranked or number 1 most paid wide receiver.
Okay, so you think he gonna
plays like it?
You think he gonna play this season, or is he gonna? So do you? Also, okay, so if Jerry, because he's under contract for this whole season, he's still under contract. So technically, Jerry's not doing anything wrong. Correct. It's just that when you have your players on your team, the stars for your team, you don't want them to play on that last year of the contract because if something happens, an injury or something like that, you're not gonna pay them. So right. CeeDee Lamb, we know this. He's holding out because even if I go out here and run a route, I could tear my Achilles. Yeah. And this is the last year I'm getting paid. If I tear my Achilles, you're not paying me again. So I get why he's holding out. I get that. You understand what I'm saying? So, but let me get to so if he doesn't get paid, this season, do you think he's still going to come out there?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you asked me, do I think CeeDee Lamb is a top 5 receiver if I take him off the Dallas Cowboys? Let me tell you why. I don't know if we've talked about this before. Maybe we have, but I'm telling you what I feel. And I'm a Cowboy hater. You know what I mean? I'm an ego. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime somebody is talking about, I've always got 3 eyes on the Cowboys, 5 eyes. You understand me? The 2 in my eyes, the 1 in the middle of my forehead, and these motherfuckers right here. You understand me? And since CeeDee Lamb has talked about the most on that team, I always got 5 eyes on him. When I see CeeDee Lamb outside the numbers with the true number 1 corners, or the really good number 2 corners, I don't see the production from him like I see on the inside on the 3rd and 4th corner. That's why I don't have him as a top 5 receiver, because top 5 receivers means I can go on either side and I can bust their ass. I can get money. CeeDee Lamb gets all of his money on the inside in the slot. And if that's what you got to do for your team, that's cool. I'm with you. Do whatever you got to do to get him off, to make your team be successful, or whatever the case may be. I'm not against that at all whatsoever. But we're talking about top 5. You know what I mean? You want Justin Jefferson money. Justin Jefferson gonna go out there as the X or on the other side and give whoever the business. Devontae Adams, he gonna give whoever the business. AJ Brown, he's gonna give whoever the business. And we've seen. And if you doing all of this, like if you don't see Devontae Adams beating double teams his whole fucking career, nigga, you ain't watching.
You think he's better than CeeDee Lamb?
Devontae Adams, I take him over CeeDee.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the Devontae now.
I take him over CeeDee Lamb any day. Any day. You know what I mean? Yes, he did break Michael Irvin's record last year. He did that in the slot. Michael Irvin did that outside against the true number 1 corners when he had that record. You understand what I'm saying? When I see CeeDee Lamb outside, the production dips. We get offensive pass interferences. We get all of that. And I'm telling you that, and I don't know, I'm a Cowboy hater, but I'll tell you the truth. If the Cowboys played a good game or beat a good team, I won't like it. But hey, they played a good game, bro. They did. And to go back to CeeDee Lamb again, I was watching CeeDee Lamb at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma. Because he was throwing the ball. Jalen Hurts was throwing him the ball. Remember, Jalen Hurts went to Oklahoma too. You understand what I'm saying? And Kyler Murray. So I'm watching CeeDee Lamb. First of all, he in the Big 12. It ain't no real corners in the Big 12. If you want to let me know when the Big 12 corners came in the league and shut shit down, pull it up on Google and please let me know. I'm gonna give you one name. That's Aqib Talib. And he wasn't playing when CeeDee Lamb was in the motherfucking college. CeeDee Lamb was 5 yards and 6 yards open every time, all the time at Oklahoma, because it ain't no true corners out there. But when you get to the fucking NFL, nigga, and you outside against them dogs, his production is not what it is in the slot. And Jerry is a billionaire. That means he's smart. And I believe that Jerry believes that he knows that CeeDee Lamb is not a top 5 receiver. He got top 5 numbers in the slot. So maybe we should pay you like a slot player instead of you wanting 30 plus million, because 30 plus million, you telling me you Justin Jefferson. And he ain't that. He not. You telling me you AJ Brown. He ain't that.
Whoa.
He ain't that. You heard me.
Yeah. You see, for me, is that big A? I'm gonna call you Big A. For me, I told Philly this from before. If I'm a wide receiver, right? I don't care how you get them numbers. I don't care how you get open. I want you to get open. That's for me.
No, but Jordan, listen, I clearly said, do whatever you got to do. But we talking about now. You talking about getting paid. You talking about getting paid
but Philly,
$1. They not paying, bro. If you ain't a guy outside the number, that's what
Tyreek.
The thing is,
hold on, Joe. Wait. You said Tyreek. We seen Tyreek get money outside the numbers all the time in Kansas City.
Where does he mainly?
Listen,
okay.
For Tyreek, he gets it both. You can't stop him. So when you got a guy you can't stop on the outside, and you want to put him in the inside, go ahead. You can't stop me out there either. Hey, when you see do you get mad when you see DeAndre Hopkins in the slot? Hell no, I never did, because he cooking whoever on the outside as well. I'm just saying, with that being said like that, I think that's the reason Jerry ain't giving him top dollar. I'm not saying he don't deserve to get paid, but he want Justin Jefferson money, bro. That's what he want. And he don't do what Justin Jefferson does. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. And on top of that, listen, keep this. They got Dak to get paid. Watch this. They got Dak to get paid. He's on the last year's contract. You got Micah next year. CeeDee Lamb this year. You know what I mean? And you got Zach Martin. So let me ask you a question. We know quarterback, Dak, he ain't going nowhere. They too hard to come by, bro. And he didn't already took that pay cut. $160 million. Jerry came out there in the press conference, said it out his mouth. He overpaid Dak.
Yep.
Right in front of his face. He's not doing that no more. So you know you're not getting rid of Dak. Micah Parsons, he's a game wrecker. He's a game changer. He gonna get paid, and he gonna be the highest paid linebacker in the history of the game. Zach Martin going to the Hall of Fame. It's hard to find a motherfucking guard that can move men at their will, and Zach Martin can still do that. Now, CeeDee Lamb, I promise you can go get one of them niggas from the SEC.
Come on, no.
Yes, you can, bro. You can go to the SEC and go get you a CeeDee Lamb right now. Where you gonna go find another quarterback just like that? A game record like Micah Parsons on the other side who can get to your quarterback, and Zach Martin who's protecting them. Hall of Famer at that. I think that's the things that's going through Jerry's mind.
I need Micah to show up when it matters the most.
Most.
I need him to. I like Micah a lot. I like Micah.
Did you see the playoff game with CeeDee Lamb?
I need him to be unblockable.
Yo, bro, listen.
He has too many games, bro, where he disappears.
Yeah, towards the end of the season, all of that. Yeah,
he has too many games where he disappears. And bro, the best at that position, they don't disappear.
Bro, listen, but but I'm glad you said that, because do we not see CeeDee Lamb disappear? Did we watch them against the Packers last year in the playoffs? Them niggas got ran. He was dropping passes and everything, and that was the big moment.
Now
it ain't like he coming up every time in the playoffs, bro. He's not. He's not.
Do you think it's easier? Do you think it's easier to scheme against stopping a wide receiver or stopping a rusher? What do you think is easier to?
They both hard. They both hard, bro. They both hard. You know what I'm saying? Like if they both hard. You feel what I'm saying? It's both difficult to do that. I'm not gonna say which ones is harder, but they both are difficult to do. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like even in the big moment, CeeDee Lamb don't come around either. So both of them. But I'm just saying, from a football standpoint, let's keep it 100, bro. We talking about CeeDee Lamb. We ain't talking about Terrell Owens. We ain't talking about Randy Moss. We ain't talking about Jerry Rice. We ain't talking about Prime Julio. We're talking about CeeDee Lamb. So we're talking about a quarterback. In football, your quarterback is needed. And Dak is going to get in the $200 millions of dollars.
He's going to be in the 70s per year.
Oh, listen, because he just took that 160. He took the 160. Remember, he fired his agent?
Yeah.
Remember that? He got another agent. So, nigga, he ain't playing. So he got that 160. And you going to come out there and say y'all underpaid you. You don't think Dak remember that? You won't underpay him again. And guess what? You can't franchise tag him. Can't franchise tag him no more. You can't do none of that no more. Can't do nothing. Yep. You're going to have to pay Dak. And you're going to pay your game record. And you're going to pay your QB protector. I promise you can find another CeeDee Lamb in the Southeastern Conference. Alabama, LSU, Georgia. You can find him.
What do you mean you can just find him? Like he
gave
a lot of production, bro.
He's a phenomenal route runner.
Don't act like people be coming out with 1,500 yards. You know what I'm saying? That can play in the slot, that can get in the middle, that can get it outside. The thing is, I think you over exaggerate on. He do be in the slot, but don't think he on the outside too, man. Like he ain't just in the. And let me tell you something. Hold on, but this is something that I think we've had this conversation where I know you don't like, but for me, for my team, bro, I want someone that's reliable. If he's out there giving me 1,500 yards and 13 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with that, bro. Like what the hell are we talking about? Like
you missing the whole point. I never said there was anything wrong with it. We're talking about the type of money you want to get paid.
Hold on. So what I'm saying is, if you giving me that type of production, then that's the type of money you should get. If you can't just talk about he getting production, like if everyone can do that,
your paycheck.
If everyone can do that, everyone would do that.
No, Jordan. What I'm telling you, my nigga, is that wide receivers. They coming. They every year. There are talented, very extremely talented wide receivers that can go into the slot and do what CeeDee Lamb does.
No, that's where I disagree. You can't just come out here and say,
yes, I can, because it's the facts.
Not everyone just comes out and gives you 1,500 yards.
I ask you a question, Mike.
This is not his first year, nigga.
Right.
You've been in the league 4 years. He ain't a rookie.
So can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, Alan.
So take the name away. The stats I read to you.
Yes.
I said this person led the league in receiving, number 2 in yards, number 2 in touchdowns, number 1 yards after catch, number 1 in targets. If I just read you those stats, what would you say?
But listen, Jordan, you can't, not Jordan, but Allen, that's not what you're doing. You telling me to ignore how he getting them numbers. He's not going to get paid like a top 5 receiver. I understand that. But I feel like he not doing it against the true number 1s. So we're not going to pay you like that. Jerry going to pay him, but he might not get top dollar. He might not.
But it's not about you. This is a thing where I think you can listen. They put him in these positions to get open, bro. To get open, bro. You want to drive down the field and get a touchdown, bro. If this player, so you say he been in the league 4 times, 3 of the times over 1,000 yards receiving,
yes,
bro.
He get the most
and hold on, and he is getting and he's catching them.
Yes,
so, and hold on. Whether the thing is, you gotta catch them. I'm
with you, but here's if you want to get that type of money, I need to see what you doing, like just like Jay.
No. Let me go.
Go ahead, you can go all you want to. Talk it up.
This is what I'm saying. You keep saying he's got to do this like Justin Jefferson. He's got to do. Listen, I want my wide receiver wherever you are getting deployed on the offense. I need you to get open and I need you to catch the ball. If you're doing all those things, I don't give a fuck where you're doing it, bro.
But you know what? That needs to also carry over in them playoffs as well. It needs to carry because that's Jerry. That's what Jerry, but that's what Jerry looking at too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if he can have whatever yards he want. A lot of them yards Dak be getting and CeeDee Lamb be getting when they be getting blown out. Allen, you know this. When he got 400 yards passing, nigga, they already losing by 2-3 possessions. So he's continuously just throwing, and they lose the fucking game still.
So
go ahead, Allen.
So, okay, you say you don't want him to get top wide receiver money. Where does he fall then?
I don't think, listen, 25, 26, 27 million, some shit like that. But you talking about 35 million, bro.
You putting him on there like he's Pittman. Like he's way better than Pittman on the coast.
Listen, bro, listen. First of all, I think he's a better receiver than Pittman. You know what I mean? Pittman they're 2 different type of receivers. They're 2 different. You know what I mean? They're different. You understand me? But I just don't feel like I'm telling you what I feel. And Jerry ain't who you gonna let go of? You gonna get rid of Dak, Allen? Because this is 4 guys that you got to play. You got to pay, and they all want top dollar.
Trey Lance, I need you ready, man. Come on, Trey.
What? You don't believe that shit. You don't believe that. You do not want no damn Trey Lance over no Dak Prescott. You know that, bro. Cut it out. Dak is going to get a super chicken. You know this, bro.
He is.
And Micah Parsons is going to get a super chicken. You know this, bro. So, the only one that's even close to getting, let them or maybe let them walk or whatever the case may be is probably a Zach Martin. And if you want to run the ball, you want to put your trust in your Hall of Famer who's still moving men at their will. You know what I mean? I promise you that offensive line ain't no Zach Martin. I promise you that.
Yo, Big A, I need you to be defending CeeDee Lamb a bit more, man. What you doing, man?
Hey, listen, Allen. No. Listen, Allen. This is what he like to do. He just likes to argue. He's a defensive guy. He loves to argue, even if he right or wrong. He loves to argue. You know what I mean? So he just wants to come out here. He calls it, I go at this nigga. You're gonna have to come at me with some shit that's gonna make me sound crazy. Don't come.
I'm gonna come with my logic though. But listen, this is
no logical blank.
Hold on. So hold on. We agree Justin Jefferson is big time too, but Justin Jefferson didn't have no great playoff shit.
No, nigga, damn! Look at who he's got. He's fucking Minnesota. He's doing that.
Come on, bro.
So now,
Allen, really, bro? Really? This what we gonna do?
If that's the context,
we all agree, bro. Justin Jefferson is great.
Dak.
You think? Hold on. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah. Hold on. So what I'm saying is, CeeDee Lamb also played in the play. You said he played in the playoffs. Did he do bad in the playoffs?
He didn't do enough to win.
Did he do bad?
He didn't do enough to win the game.
No, he's not the quarterback.
So now it's his fault.
His hands playing it. Huh? I'm not. Nobody. No one person gets all the blame, but he is subject to some of the blame, and he didn't come up and show up when he was needed in the playoffs.
No. Yo, let me tell you something. He played 2 games, right? He played 2 games one season. I think 2023 was it when you guys? He had 100 and something receiving yards during the 2 games, bro.
You
He's
talking
still
about
giving you the production. CD Lamb.
against who? What are we talking about now?
He's gonna say he got yards
Because
against the
you,
Packers, and
yeah. So I'm saying you're talking about postseason play. So wait, listen. You just said, oh, so it's all about it's also about postseason. But he has gave you production the postseason also. So this is what I'm saying. Where are we going with it? If you can't talk about postseason.
Listen, bro. You want to get paid. You want to get paid. You're gonna have to show it through and through. And that's why he ain't paid.
And let me tell you something. If he has three, hold on.
Same standard.
Hey, yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is he has 3 seasons over 1,000 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
What Justin Jefferson got?
I mean,
he broke Randy Moss's records. Go ahead, look him up. You looking up everything?
Okay, let's look it up. Hold on. So
Mike.
my thing is, yo, Big A, we never said Justin Jefferson doesn't deserve to get paid. We never said Justin Jefferson doesn't need to get paid, right? But don't sit here and act like. Don't say I never said that. But what I'm saying is, what's his name?
I never said CeeDee Lamb shouldn't get paid.
That's the only wide receiver I'm taking over CD.
Nah, I'm gonna take Tyreek Hill. What?
Oh my God! See, you drunk. You on the drunk side.
What
you had to be drunk with the motherfucker.
Well, wait. What are you talking about? You not taking Tyreek over him?
No, he's not. He's not. He just said it, nigga. Only Justin Jefferson.
Tyreek can go. Tyreek can be everywhere too. He's on the outside. He in the slot. Tyreek.
And so can Jamar Chase.
Whoa, bro! No one's taking Jamar Chase over CD unless you're in Cincinnati.
Ain't nobody taking CeeDee Lamb over Tyreek unless you a fucking Cowboy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying that. Come on,
you out your rabbit ass mind with your delusional ass,
bro.
You taking CD
over
Tyreek?
Kansas City? If CD was in Kansas City, would it be the same result?
If CD wasn't, he's not a threat like Tyreek Hill.
I'm asking, would it have been the same result?
We don't know because they're two different players. Tyreek Hill take a slant for 80 yards,
bro.
They're two different players, bro. Tyreek Hill is the most. I can't compare nobody to Tyreek Hill. He's explosive.
There's a reason why they say he's a top 5 player in the NFL, man.
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
They got him number 1, don't they?
Yeah, they got him number 1. But I'm saying
number 1 in the rankings.
Yes,
he's in the top 100. They put him number 1.
Do y'all agree with that?
No.
I mean, honestly, he's a big threat. Like, let's not act like he.
No, he is for sure. Hell yeah.
And they talking about, remember, when they did the ranking was from last year. And from last year, let me tell you something. It's not, he was balling the fuck out, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm hearing when they did the voting, it wasn't
I
like.
wish I had Waddle on the other side.
Hold on. Remember, they didn't act. What?
Waddle. Bro, Tyreek. I'm not saying he's a bum, but Tyreek gonna get off regardless, bro.
Okay.
He gonna get off regardless, dog.
Tyreek has played on a team that didn't have another weapon.
Huh?
Tell me when Tyreek has played on a team and he was the only weapon.
Never.
CD plays on a team where he's the only weapon.
Y'all had the most, bro. Y'all had the most all pro players on y'all team. Fuck are you talking about?
Was he there when Elliott was there?
Wait a minute. Yes. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all, listen. Y'all had the most NFL all pros on y'all team. What are you, and not to mention, y'all have had the most Pro Bowlers on your team for the past 10, 11, 12 years. What are we talking about? You talking about ain't had no other weapons. Bro, what are we talking about?
But
y'all win games? Y'all win games?
Agree with me.
What?
If I'm Tyreek and I know I got Kelsey, I can do whatever.
Bro,
you can't just do whatever, bro. He takes a slant 80 yards, bro. That just ain't Kelsey.
So Kelsey has nothing to do with it. Kelsey has nothing to do with it.
Kelsey can have something to do with it, but that doesn't mean the pressure that he puts on that on
the defense.
But
I'm gonna ask Mike too. Mike, does Kelsey impact Tyreek? Yes or no? Did he impact Tyreek?
What do you mean? Did he impact him?
Did he help out Tyreek?
What did he do for Tua? What did he do for Tua, my nigga? He made Tua the leading.
I was getting ready to go there, Jordan. Look at what he did for Tua, bro. You talking about Tyreek like he a charity case?
No,
look what he did for Tua, bro.
What did he do for Tua?
Tyreek is definitely a great player. All I'm saying is, CD has not had a weapon with him like that.
You don't have to listen, bro. Listen. You don't have to have a Tyreek Hill, my nigga. Well, so you shitting on Michael Gallup. So Michael Gallup ain't shit. So Tony Pollard, he ain't shit. Because he was in the run game and the pass game. Y'all did have a top 5 defense as well. You feel me? So y'all had the weapons, and y'all had the weapons. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. It's just that.
And you're supposed to have one of the best offensive lines, which means Dak is up in there throwing, has all day to throw, and you can't just you can't.
Bro, and CeeDee Lamb be dropping shit too, and he do.
But I have a question for both of y'all.
Okay.
I just be honest.
He gonna answer. He like to ask trick questions. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Has CD
here you go
played with another player like Tyreek has? Yes or no?
Bro, you're all you're trying to do. Travis Kelce is a great wide receiver. All you trying to do. No. Listen to me. You got a great offensive line. You got a great defense. You got players in your team that go well for your team. Y'all don't win all those games for nothing. Y'all do, but you don't win all those games easily. Just going out, just walking out of bed. Y'all got a squad, bro. You do. Let's not do that.
You got a great offensive line. That means if the longer he stays in the pocket, the harder it is for people to contain you as a wideout. So don't sit here and act like he's gonna get open. Especially if you have a good offensive line and you're in the pocket for that long, bro. Come on, man. And they're talking about Dallas has the best offensive line in the game, bro. Man, that helps CeeDee Lamb, does it not?
He's trying to make it seem like he's trying to make it seem like there's nobody else on the offense for the Dallas Cowboys.
What I'm saying is we know that, but that's yo.
Oh,
the offensive line is for CeeDee.
Thank you. You agree with me though? Like you agree with me that Tyreek?
Okay. Tyreek has another player that's as good as him. Okay, cool. What now? What does that mean?
Your team, you have a really every year. Y'all got a really good football team every year, bro.
The Chiefs, yeah,
but you know what? They come through. This is every year with the Cowboys, bro. Y'all got the most Pro Bowlers. Y'all be having the most All Pros on your team. All of that
reason, and Atlanta's
that's your fault. Don't bring. Look. We see. The Chiefs, they did what they did without a Tyreek Hill. Without him. So are you going to put Rashee Rice? Oh, is he? Oh, he's like, no, are you going to put him up there too? So he's great? Huh?
He's not great, but
you need to answer this Tua question, man, Big A, because I know you don't think Tua the greatest quarterback now.
No.
He made Tua looking like an all-pro out there.
And they had Tua in the MVP discussion at one point in time, man.
Come on, man.
Tyreek did that.
Tyreek was in the MVP discussion.
Yes.
And there's a reason for that.
Can I ask y'all a question? Mike, I need you, and I want y'all to answer this.
You asking trick questions, bro.
Okay. Would Tua have had the same stats with just Tyreek?
Tyreek gonna do what he want to do, bro. He's too explosive, man. How you gonna stay with him?
What do you mean saying Waddle. What do you mean just
the same type wide receiver?
Waddle is not Tyreek Hill, bro.
No, he's not Tyreek Hill.
So who would you put in replace for him?
He takes the top off the defense.
Who would you put in replace for him? Who would you put in replace for him?
I didn't hear you.
For Waddle, who would you put in replace for him?
Who would I put?
So if you have Tyreek, who is on the other side, or who is he with? Like who? Because you're saying like with Waddle, that's what allows him to whatever.
Absolutely.
So who is it
that Waddle opens up the field because he takes the top off the defense as well? You can't double them both. One of them's gone.
Bro, I promise you. I don't care who on the other side of the field. It's certain receivers, bro, that it doesn't matter. They still gonna get money. Who was Devontae Adams with his whole career on the other side? Who was on the other side of him? Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Hold on,
bro. He had a
no. I'm waiting. No. Listen, we're talking about. Listen to me. Goat. You say goat quarterback. So you're trying to put Aaron Rodgers like as he's the greatest of all time, and he's not. But even still, the other side, who's on the other side to take the pressure off of him? Who is it?
He did not have a star.
He did not have one. So I don't want to, bro. Tyreek Hill, bro. He's one of those guys like that, and you see it. He's one of those guys, bro. Who did Randy Moss have on the other side of him all the time? Who?
Chris Carter.
That was early on in his career. His career lasted after Chris Carter, bro.
Are you going past that?
Yes. His career lasted after Chris Carter. If you think Randy Moss needs somebody to take the attention off of him, you lost your mind, bro.
No, I'm just saying, bro. He had Chris Carter. That's all I was saying. Because you asked.
That's early on. Did Chris Carter play? So he played his whole career?
Nope.
Okay, so all right. So did Randy Moss' career stop after Chris Carter retired?
When he was in New England, who did he have?
You tell me.
Wes.
Stop,
bro.
That's in a slot.
Okay.
We don't care. We don't care about that. Anybody can get money in the slot, bro. Anybody can get money in the slot.
Bro, I feel like you minimize the impact of a slot wide receiver.
I'm not trying to. But see what you're doing? You asked me about the other side. Now you're going to the slot because you ain't got nobody to put out there. You know what I mean? So, bro, I just listen. CD Lamb, how I feel. Not top 5 receiver. Yeah. Not top 5 receiver. You know what I mean? So,
man, CD, if you're watching this, CD.
Yeah.
Mike needs you lined up on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Over 50%. If you line up over 50% of the time on the outside and you get these same stats, Mike will call you a top wide receiver. If you get these same stats,
produce against the Nets
a majority of the time outside, this Eagles fan will call you a top wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, you got to produce though. Correct. Produce. Okay. Produce. How can I put you in the top 5 and you killing the lesser talent? So you ain't gonna go. Listen. What I remember with the Dolphins game when y'all played the Dolphins last year.
Yep.
I was watching the game, and the commentator said that Jalen Ramsey was begging the defensive coordinator to let him follow CeeDee Lamb the whole game, but he didn't let him. But I tell you one thing. Remember y'all played the Bills? Remember that?
Yep.
See, it ain't a lot of times when you talk about NFL football where they have a legit slot corner, somebody that's legit. Because it's hard, you know what I mean, to play slot corner. Every team don't have a slot corner. That's why CD can get off of them boys. But when they played the Bills and he went up against Teron Johnson, somebody that's a really good slot corner, he disappeared. He disappeared. You feel me?
They were in Buffalo. Let me see what's the code. I need to.
So hold on, wait a minute. It was only cold for Dallas. I mean for Buffalo.
I'm just playing, bro.
Okay. So I mean,
whoa. Oh, okay. I don't want you to think that weather has no impact.
They both outside, ain't so I just want to ask you a question because maybe I'm tripping, maybe I don't know. So when Buffalo had the ball, they was inside. When Dallas had the ball, they was outside. Cold. Is that what happened?
Nope. They was both outside.
So they both was outside.
Yep.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know, bro. I thought they was, taking a recess and then, hey, Buffalo, you go inside. Dallas, you stay out here. I thought that's what they was doing. But since that's not what they was doing, I don't want to hear that shit.
I understand.
I want to hear that. But what I said, Jordan, before I know Alan got to go, but what I said just now, Jordan, was I said, when you come to the NFL, it's not often that every team or a lot of teams for that matter have a legit number 3 slot corner. Correct. It's hard for a lot of teams. It's not common for you to have 2 corners that's like that. That's why when you see Jalen Ramsey had Xavier Howard last year, it's like, oh, they got 2 sides. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. So when you get in the slot, it ain't many teams. It's only a couple teams that got a legit slot corner or a corner that can go to slot. You know what I mean? So when CD Lamb went up against the Buffalo Bills and Teron Johnson and he clamped that shit up, that was because he was in the slot against a real good slot corner. You know what I mean?
Dallas got some boys on corner. You already know we got some boys.
Yeah, you do, but I don't know why you doing all that jumping up and down. What are they doing?
You'll see this year.
I hear that every year. So I'm used to that I'm used to that verbiage from the Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm used to that. So hold on, wait. Before we go, Super Bowl this year? Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
I know it. There it is. So listen, man.
Super Bowl?
For us?
Yep.
I'm not delusional like y'all. I need to see how we gonna come out first with this new offense, new defense. Let me give me a few weeks first before I say, I like how
last year you blamed the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I did. I blamed the offensive coordinator and I blame.
How many snaps did he have?
They what?
I'm checking to see how many snaps he had.
No, but he's the play caller. I can break it all down for you if you would like.
It's okay.
No. Matter of fact, because you want no. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me do that. So you see how we look 2022? Look great, didn't we?
Yep.
Didn't we? Shane Steichen was calling the plays. Am I correct?
Yep.
And Nick Sirianni didn't see. Everything comes out after the season. Once the shit start breaking down, shit start crumbling. everything comes out. And what was happening was what I've been saying, you know what I mean? But it all comes out at the end of the season. So 2023, 2022, great year, Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. Shane Steichen and Jalen Hurts, just like this, on the same page. Nick Sirianni, he wasn't involved in that.
They don't buy.
The next year, which was last season, now you got Nick Sirianni and Brian Johnson as running the offense. It came out that a lot of times motherfuckers didn't know who was calling the plays. Jalen Hurts and Brian Johnson were not getting along with Nick Sirianni because he didn't respect his play calling. So let this sink in. 2022, we look how we look. Now in 2023, just this previous season, Nick Sirianni, you got your hands in the offense now. Yeah. And Brian Johnson, you got your hands in the offense. And this is how we look. We were third worst on defense. You know what I mean? Now, even though we started 10-1, that's because Jalen Hurts was playing hero ball. He was doing just looking like a hero and shit. That's how he was leading MVP votes at that point in time, all that type of shit. But when we lost the last 6 or 7, that shit went out the window. And rightfully so. We changed defensive coordinators in the middle of the season. When does that ever work? We was worse with him than we was with Sean Desai. You feel what I mean? So when you don't have great play calling, you don't have chemistry with your motherfucking coaches in sports, period, it just don't work. You understand what I'm saying? So now let's see how Kellen Moore is going to do. How he going to play, call the plays with us? How Vic Fangio and the players that we got on defense, how he going to utilize that? And now Nick Sirianni, you know what he said now? He's relinquished all of his offensive duties. Yep. It's just Jalen.
Great pickup on the coordinator. Great pickup.
He had your offense number one. You know what I mean? Number one all the time. You love multiple times. I mean, it ain't his fault Dak Prescott was throwing interceptions or CeeDee Lamb was dropping balls. So, I mean, it ain't his fault. You understand what I'm saying? But let's see how he do with us. Let's see, you know what I mean? You know what you got. Bring the RPO game. Do that. You know what our strengths are. We don't want to be passing the ball 40 and 50 times and shit. That's not what we do.
Y'all
you know what I mean? So
let's just running back, so there's no excuse. Y'all have
no. I'm not trying to give no excuse. But when you talk, you're gonna have to talk football. Football coaching and play calling matters. It matters in football.
But what matters the most?
Play calling and your quarterback play. Absolutely. And the play of your players. They all come together, bro. You can have a great team and not do nothing with it. You can have a great movie script and have terrible acting. You can have great acting, but the movie script was trash. How you can put Denzel Washington in one of these low budget films on these low budget ass stream networks, and he can't make the movie good. You feel what I'm saying? So now let's just see. Now that Nick Sirianni has relinquished, you're not in the offensive room no more. You know what I mean? Let's see how we look now.
Man, Saquon Barkley with 2 top 15 wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Top 15, top 20 wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I know Devontae's not there yet, right?
He's not where?
What do you mean?
Oh, Devontae. I'm talking about Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith. He's not where? He's not where?
You wouldn't consider him like a top wide receiver yet.
No, he's not a top wide receiver. No. Okay. He's really, really, really good, but you talking top wide receiver. No, not yet.
Good, okay.
No.
But I expect him to have a breakout year for sure.
I expect though, I want our team. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I don't care about no breakout year. I don't care about none of that shit.
You want to win.
I want the team to jail. Because if you tell me you know football, this for anybody, and you tell me the play calling and the coaching doesn't matter, you don't know.
No one would tell you that, but
I'm just saying. But that's where a lot of people it don't matter. You know what I mean? That you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you don't know. I'm not gonna come out here and say, yeah, we going to the Super Bowl. I don't even know what the fuck we gonna be. I don't even know what we look like. From week 1 last year, I said this ain't my team. I don't know who the fuck this is.
I better hope Jalen Hurts don't get hurt.
Maybe so. Let's hope don't nobody get hurt.
At least if that gets hurt,
my guy played the whole season. Am I not correct?
Yep.
Yeah, he had a little injury on the knee, but he battled through it. You know what I mean? He good now. You know what I'm saying? He good. Y'all be healthy all the time, and what happened?
I know, man.
Absolutely nothing. You have never seen the Dallas Cowboys hoist a trophy ever. Well, I guess that's on to the next segment. You feel me? So listen, man. Look, my guy Allen. You know I love you, bro. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. When Canelo gonna stop running? But you know what? We ain't gonna get on that.
I want to see him fight Crawford personally. You agree?
I mean, I want to see it. But man, that's a big jump too. You feel me?
Crawford.
That's 14 pounds, bro.
And people who don't know boxing, like they don't understand how big of a deal that is. Like that's like, what analogy would you say, bro? Like
I got the perfect. This is the same analogy I use all the time.
Let me hear
it. You lift weights. You work out. We work out type shit. So you max out. You know what I mean? You might hit let's just say 225. First time when you first start lifting weights, you got the one plate. When you get the 2 plates on there, he's like, oh shit, I got them 2 plates on there now. So that's 225. You might hit it. Oh shit. Hey, put 5 more pounds on there. You know what I mean? 2.5 and 2.5. 5 pounds. 2.5 on each side. And you get that motherfucker off the bar, bring it down, and you 5-pound difference can be the end of everything. So in boxing, when you go from 140 to 147, take a 40-pound hand and just go like this, smack you, and then take a 47-pound hand and go. I promise you're gonna feel the difference.
I agree,
especially if that guy walks around. You know what I mean? At more, he might walk around. If he 147, he might walk around at 154 or 155 probably. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see it. I want to see it. You know what I mean? But man, if I don't see it, it's cool. But that's a 14-pound weight difference. That's 2 whole weight classes, bro. That's from 154 to 160. Hold on, you got 165, I think, and 160. Like, bro, it's a big difference.
He doesn't walk around heavy.
No,
he always put on weight.
Man, listen. I would love to see it, but if I don't see it, that's cool. I ain't tripping. But I want to see Benavidez fight. I want to see Canelo fight. Stop ducking and shit.
Yeah, Canelo got to stop taking these easy fights, man.
That's all they're doing because the Mexican community is gonna come out and support him and get a check.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yep. So my thing is, you say you're a prize fighter. Okay, well, he said he take 80% of his shit. That's what he said on Sway in the morning. He said he get 80%. All right, well, Benavidez, no. Fuck that. Rewind. You said that Benavidez don't bring you no money.
Okay.
But you go out there and fight Munguia, who brings you little to nothing.
Yep.
And you skip over Benavidez again, and you go about to fight Berlanga. He gives you little to nothing. You say you're a prize fighter. You want the money. Okay, yep. Benavidez said, you know what? That's fine. Take your 80%. Give me 20. What's up? You skip over him again. I need you to stop ducking this man.
I agree.
You cherry picking these fights, bro. Stop it. Stop it. I hate it.
Based on how you're saying, you think Canelo would lose?
I think Canelo's scared because of losing. I think he's scared of losing. You feel me? Yeah. These guys he's fighting lately, they don't give him that scare. They don't give him that. He's not fighting the best. You're getting a big paycheck for the smallest amount of risk. And that's whack, man.
He don't struggle in these fights, bro. Like, there's no struggle. There's no like, oh, he's on the ropes. Like, bro, Crawford, this past fight was.
You gotta listen. This is what I'm gonna say to that, and I was saying it through the whole fight, and the boxing legends was saying the same thing I'm saying. Nigga, I'm talking through during the fight. I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Oh, styles make fights.
I agree.
That dude, who he just fought, Madrimov.
Yep.
He ain't walking till you standing still.
I agree.
He's moving around. He's doing all of this shit. His footwork is nice. You're not about to just be swinging all night at that. You're not gonna do it. But he's a legit 154 pounder too. You feel what I'm saying? So what Crawford, you know what I mean, had trouble with, you know what I mean, was the movement of the guy because he's not a normal fighter. And like I'm gonna keep saying it, styles make fights.
Usually, bro, was a problem when Crawford was a switcher.
Yeah.
He was southpaw the whole time.
And this the thing, because Madrimov, his best punch is the straight right hand.
Yep.
He don't have at least he didn't show no combination to the body.
Nope.
He didn't do none of that. You know what I mean? And Crawford, we know Crawford, if you hit Crawford and he realized you don't got no power, he don't mind you hitting him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He went in the corner and said he ain't got no power. Well, but still, don't be standing there. You know what I mean? But you take a punch to give a punch. You say you set him up and shit like that. But I just feel like I said, styles make fights. You know what I mean? And he's tough.
Yep.
Yeah, I never thought he was gonna knock him out, even before the fight. I never thought Crawford was gonna knock him. Dude is tough. He got a chin. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. Shit happens like that. It happens. It's boxing.
I agree.
If he was just a regular straight up and down fighter and shit, man, he'd have beat his motherfucking ass. You understand me?
Yeah.
So listen, man, I know you gotta go, but Jordan ain't back on yet. But I got one more topic if you want to stay on. If you he here now, we got one more. We're gonna get up out of here. You know what I mean? Here go Jordan where he's back. You know what I mean? So seems like a lot of people going through contract talks. You know what I'm saying? And the talks for Brandon Ayuk has been going up and down for the Niners. You know what I mean? And things like that. So real quick, do you think he's going? After all of this, he's turned down. He's turned down the $26 million from the Niners. The Patriots offered him $32 million. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want that either. So that lets me know right there, to me, it's not all just about the money. I think he want to get paid and still win too. You know what I mean? But even still, do you think he's going to be traded or he going to end up back with the 49ers?
So he said it's two options out there.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one and stop dropping reports. Simple.
Okay.
He just posted that at he
said
30
what?
minutes ago.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Brandon Ayuk?
Yeah. That was recent.
And what did he say?
There's two options out there.
Okay.
He said just choose one and stop dropping reports.
Pushing for a new deal. He said two options. Pick one. Let me go or pay me, basically.
Bro, I'm not being funny. He think he's like that to be in the 30s? You just said CD's not worth 30, and CD's way better than him.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I've been saying this whole time. And my guy Twan Jordan, he be on the show and shit. I told Twan, he bang Niner gang. That's Twan. You know what I mean? He like Brandon Ayuk type of shit like that, right? And I told him I was gonna call him during this, but it just slipped my mind. He'd be all right. We've talked about this 100 times. But anyway, I said, bro, and I did the same thing. I said, bro, listen, it's a whole lot of weapons out there in San Francisco. A lot. You know what I mean? Yep. You get a lot of one-on-one coverage. Man. You ain't got to worry about no double teams. Crazy. You ain't beating double coverage. He's a good wide receiver. He is. He's a good wide receiver, bro. But I just feel like they're not about to pay him. Same thing. I'm just saying the same thing over again. They're not about to pay him top dollar. You're not getting double team, bro. You don't have to carry the team. We got Christian McCaffrey, the best player on this motherfucking team. He's the best. You feel me?
I agree.
And without Trent Williams doing what he's doing, nigga, where your time at?
Right. I'm like,
and he want to get paid.
I'm like, who does he think he is, bro? He's not even a top 15 wide receiver.
Now, no. I don't think he's 32 million. I said before, if somebody pays him that type of money, it's going to be a team that needs a wide receiver. And New England needs a wide receiver.
Number one option, bro. He would go to New England. He wouldn't get 1,000.
But that's on him. Like I said, me personally, true number one.
Yep.
I don't think that. I don't think so. So me personally, you turned down the 26 from San Francisco. You turned down the 32. Maybe somebody will meet you. I heard Cleveland and Pittsburgh. But what's going to happen is this. To me, I was just thinking this morning. I got up this morning. What if they do like some NBA shit and put a 3-team trade together? Because the 49ers want bodies. They don't want no picks. If this was the NBA, they'd take them picks. Why? Because look at the talent that's coming in the NBA, right? These niggas doing 1 year of G League and going to the league. They're doing 1 year college just because they you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. But in college football, these niggas is there for 3 to 4 years getting all that development. That's why you got super dogs coming in at each position every year. That's why I was saying you can go find you another nigga like CeeDee Lamb, bro. Because, bro, them receivers these days, bro, are so fucking good, man. They are good, bro. I just feel like that Dak or Micah Parsons would be a bigger loss than CeeDee Lamb, just to me, bro. You feel me? But, like, 49ers don't want no picks. They want a body. You understand me? And Pittsburgh ain't coming off no body. Cleveland, I think I heard something about Amari Cooper, but I think they want something else. They want us like some more stuff. You know what I mean? So I think a third team might have to get involved because there's too much turmoil going on between Brandon Ayuk and
Jordan think that he's the number one wide receiver.
Jordan, you think Brandon Ayuk is number one wide receiver, like a true number one?
For me, it all depends on what team he goes to. You know what I'm saying? Then he at least has an opportunity to do so. You know
so
what I mean?
With the teams that we mentioned, I'm talking about
I'm talking about 1,500 yard type.
Production wise, true number one. You know what I'm saying? Like to go to New England, you're not gonna have he gonna be getting double teamed. Now you're gonna have to show what Justin Jefferson got to go through, what Devontae Adams got to go through, what AJ Brown had to go through in goddamn in Tennessee, what Jerry Rice had to go through, Marvin Harrison, all of them boys. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be able to produce? Is he gonna be able to produce? That's the guy.
Do you think Debo will be able to do that?
No, Debo can't even. He can't run the route tree. Debo, listen, in that West Coast offense that they got, Debo Samuel, you can go look at his career. He don't run the route tree. He don't break nobody down running the route tree, bro.
No,
he's getting his money off of those screens.
He's a yards after catch. He's great at it though.
Screens, yards after catch on the screens, over like little cross routes, drag routes, and shit like that. Because once he get the ball in his hands, he like a running back.
Yep.
He's big down. He got big legs. He's strong. You know what I'm saying? And he physical. You know what I'm saying? So get the screen pass. He can get up to speed. A little slant route, over route. It's a clip. I wish I had it on here. He was going against L'Jarius Sneed, and I know L'Jarius Sneed is like one of the best corners in the league. I get it, but I'm just going off of the ability, Debo Samuel, or the ability it took for him to get open. You know what I mean? He doing all this window dressing, all this went to go nowhere. So that's what he does. So if it's not Kyle Shanahan scheming him open on this over route or running this quick little drag route or running a screen, he might be able to run a comeback, run full speed and come back. He might be able to do that. But the route tree, absolutely not.
All right, so you don't respect Debo?
Not, I respect him. But when you ask me, is he a top wide receiver?
No.
Hell no. Not at all.
George Kittle's the best wide receiver on that team.
I think if you gave him the opportunity, I think he can be one, man. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
1,500.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Oh, is he going?
He can line up in a bunch of places as well, right? So I like Brandon Ayuk, man. He's versatile.
He gets his money from the
Yeah, I think he's versatile. So if he gets into the right offensive system, I think he can probably do it. Why not?
Well, definitely not New England then.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
He's
Listen,
gonna be going there just to get paid.
Bro, Drake May, bro. I don't want Drake May.
Come over to Baltimore, man. Brandon, come on.
They not letting nobody go. And it's another thing. San Francisco want 2 first-round picks, bro.
For him?
They really don't want to let him go. When you doing, they know he's not worth 2 first-round picks. They know that. So they're gonna put it steep like that. He's not worth 2 first-round picks, man. He not.
Yeah, you think he's gonna go? I don't think he's going anywhere, man. He's gonna pay.
Listen, if he stay,
I mean,
maybe they give him a long-term contract.
We about to find out what's important to him though right now, because if the money's important, listen, for me, I care more about winning.
Right.
I'm not gonna go to New England. I'm not gonna go to Pittsburgh and just get paid and not produce.
Well,
yeah, but you gotta also think like, bro. Remember, man, NFL, you can be in and out of the league quick, man. You know what I mean? So,
but that go with.
No, hold on. So Philly, man, I know we always talk about winning all that, especially that first contract, bro. Now I hear you, bro, but listen, man, you want that chicken, man.
Yeah, you want that chicken
for your family, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to say, oh, I want to. Yeah, you want to win, but you also want that chicken, and you want what you think you're worth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You do.
If you can get that at a place where, okay, I can get more money, go on a good team, and get the chicken, you know what I'm saying? Then that's probably going to be your first thing. But, like,
Jordan,
don't think, like, oh, it's just not about the chicken, bro. Yo, it's about the chicken, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If it was just about the chicken, he'd have went to New England. They offered him $32 million. They offered him $32 million.
So clearly, he wants the money plus probably on a better team. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
So he wants both.
But this is the thing, though. I don't think he's going to get the 30. Maybe he can come to 28 million or some shit. I don't know what, you know what I mean? And understand this. This is 4th year in the league, right? He got drafted 2020. He live out there in Cali, bro. Them state taxes in California. So let's just say he was a 2nd round pick.
He's making about $5 million right now.
Hey, bro, you got to cut that in half. You gotta think he don't want to be in San Francisco without getting paid. He don't have the type of money just off of what we know. We don't see no endorsements with him unless you telling me he jumped in real estate somewhere and is making good money doing that, or he got some businesses somewhere. Bro, he don't have the type of money to sit a whole season in California. We don't even know if he's bought a home yet, because he don't know nobody knows after their first 4 years if you still gonna be with that team. So he may not have even bought a home. He might be paying rent in a rich neighborhood and it's wiping his ass. He want to get paid, but if you can go somewhere like somewhere else that the taxes is not so high. Look at Klay Thompson.
Dallas.
He took less money. He went to Dallas because he said state taxes, and Klay ain't out here getting $200 million deals. He not.
He could have won a ring going to the Lakers, man.
And listen, bro. Listen, Klay is trying to get. He been in California for 12 years, 13, and just getting killed.
Blasted. Yep.
This 3-year, $50 million deal with no state taxes.
Yep.
Man, he about to love all of that. So that's another reason I think Brandon Ayuk want the money too. Added on California high, bro. It's high.
I think he wants that money, man. He gonna want.
But I think he want.
How much was that Patriots? How much was that? Would have been guaranteed?
It was dirt.
That we don't know. We just know they offered him $32 million a year. That's AJ Brown money. That's he get $32 million a year. You know what I mean? I think Justin Jefferson's like $35 million. So
how much is that guaranteed on their contracts?
But that we don't know yet, because we don't know yet. They didn't put that out
on their contracts.
Man, AJ Brown, I think he got, because he got a $96 million deal. You know what I mean? Let me look that up real quick before we get up out of here, man. Let me look that up. I think Justin Jefferson got $110 million guaranteed. Justin Jefferson.
He's worth every penny.
Yeah, he is. So AJ Brown signed a 3-year, $96 million deal. He got 19.8 at the signing bonus, so he gets $84 million guaranteed. You know what I mean? On an average salary of $32 million a year. You know what I mean? So it probably would have been around that. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, bro, but a lot of times it's about the guaranteed money. That's what you focused on most. How much am I actually going to get?
Yeah.
The rest of that is in incentives. You know what I mean? You might not get that. So hopefully it's over, man, before the season. You know what I mean? So we shall see, man. Hey, look, my guy Allen, love you, bro. Jordan, my guy, love you, bro. You know what it is, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Huh?
I said thanks for having me on. I can't wait to come back during the season.
Yeah, you bring your ass back during the season and make sure you got some other lights so we can see your black ass. You feel me?
Yeah, you have to take that light down, man, or something, man. You can't even see your black ass, man.
Yeah, but
you come and talk some basketball too, or you just
Oh, both.
He gonna be on. He gonna be on.
What team you support for basketball?
Oh, wherever LeBron is, the GOAT.
Oh Lord, okay.
Yeah, he's Steph Curry, Golden State Warriors. That's who he is. You know what I mean?
Steph has all my respect right now.
He came up. Yeah, he yesterday. Look,
you didn't have your respect before?
No, he did, but like he's not on LeBron's level. I hope you don't think he's on LeBron's level.
So where is he?
Whoa!
I said, so where is
Mike,
he?
you didn't tell me that.
So what level
is on LeBron's level?
Can I talk? What level is he on?
GOAT status.
Yeah. So what level is Steph on?
Steph is a great player. He's not goated. Like there's other guards better than Steph.
Who?
Like all time.
Hey, we gotta save this because this going.
Wait.
Hey, Alan, listen.
Who?
We back on Monday. If you could come on Monday, come back on Monday.
So we can talk about that.
Alan.
Because I know you can't
get this nigga started about Steph Curry. Okay,
yeah, but you said guards better than him. There's only 3 guards you say better than him.
Listen, for those who are watching under the lights right now, we appreciate you. We thank you. You understand me? Make sure you like and subscribe. Let all your friends know. Like, comment, share. Thanks for everybody that was commenting. We had some comments today. Alan, obviously you commented. My guy Woo, he said, "What's up, Taylor, Kathleen, everybody that comment, man. You know what I mean?
You gotta go to the comments before we leave, man. Come on, man.
No, bro, they ain't saying that. They just said he got 5 people that said hi. You feel me? Right. You feel me? Look, and then look, somebody said this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Somebody said it didn't survive Serbia in water polo though. What the fuck is going on, man? Y'all could have had that shit. That ain't no goddamn big time sport, motherfucker.
We don't care about water polo.
Hell no. He said good shit, Jordan. I don't know what he was talking about, but he said good shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You know. Much love to everybody who's commenting, man. You know what I mean? So we're going to get up out of here. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, appreciate you. We thank you. So listen, man, shout out to Jordan. Shout out to my guy, Allen. We gone, y'all. That's our show for the day, and we gone.